This is not a test.
In this race, he's out to 4.06 seconds as a margin over Whincup.
At Lockoff, have a look how hard it's raining down here, Neil. It's right in front of us. Here's the slide.
Looking
that's tandem.
In the field that's on a wet is Chaz Mostert. And Chaz at the moment is in position number 12. Turn 12, it will be super slippery there. It is major slippery, so much so that he's half rotated it. Does it stay off? So Pai is fighting for everything. He's had an up and down and difficult career. But they are battling for the lead. They cannot see. It's so wet out there. There's no light. There's no grip, but there's major points up for grabs. Garage, they will go to the line. Absolutely nose to tail. Scott Pai, that is a magician's performance. Well done on the streets of Melbourne.
Man, he can make a call on rubber, a decisive call on rubber at that time.
And Tandem will be hoping for a pace
That's what you're in for, you see, because you come howling up there in the dry, and then at the second you get to find out it's wet, it's wet, it's too late, it's too late, it's bone dry, so...
Is that the Gibson car?
That's Lowndes.
Lowndes is in the wall.
No.
Lowndes has gone. I can't quite see there whether he's managed to back out of there, but he actually drilled the tyre wall.
Oh, look at those. Now that is, they're going thinking, oh, well, he's going that speed, so I can go that speed.
Terry Hearn Rod Salmon machine. Oh, wow, didn't he drill that bank?
That's a big contact. Oh, look at this.
There's definitely a bit of weather around, and there it is confirmed on the screen of that car. The road, and when you see that, they're diabolical to drive. Look at this.
The ball is fairly heavy in pit lane, but it should be a short shower, mate.
What a move by Jamie Whincup. He's now at the front of the field. He's gone past Stephen Johnson. They're getting slippery. It's bucketing down.
Drive.
Good job gathering it up in this lap.
He can't drive on slick tyres on a fully wet track.
Stephen Johnson. Is that the 500 slipping away? And you through some of the highlights of the last 40-odd minutes or so, because this is when the rain started to come down. Look how wet the track starts to get, the infield starts to get. Rick Kelly, that was his first excursion. His second one was really scary at turn 1. Unbelievable. And then Andy Jones, an almighty crash in the Team BOC car.
Bring the tyres up to speed, mate. They'll be greasy as fuck for a while.
Bring the tyres up to speed. They'll be greasy for a while. Out there on slick tyres.
You can hear the panic scream now. Radicic has decided to come into the pits, and Ingle's coming with him. So,
look at this.
Conditions. He's our race leader at the moment.
Best of luck to him, I tell you.
Very, very confusing here. So Greg Murphy, we're just trying to pick up a picture of our race leader.
Now, you won't believe the amount of high fives going on down here at the Shell team. Now, that call to come in was instigated by Stevie Johnson. He was out there in the pit saying...
In terms of settings and what you got to do, but it looks like the Shell team. Oh, problems here for John Bow.
No careers are concerned. Oh, he's gone! Radicic, the race leader is gone!
And what about...
Spun out of contention. Russell Ingall went through on the inside, so Ingall has regained the lead.
Well, this race is declared.
Radicic is
We're hearing from race control that Radicic and Junior Johnson are the winners.
Well, in the 3 years...
Previous to when the red flag was shown. So there he is, the water rat. And here come the fans.
Look at that.
Paul Radicic wins in controversial circumstances and drama-filled. That is unbelievable.
Hail in pit straight, rain everywhere else. Mark Scaife. Well, there's the hail. What next here? That's pit.
Well, it's falling, guys. As you can see, it's probably about the size of, I don't know, a couple of pinheads. It actually hurts your face when it's coming down.
Now trying to track down the leader, and that's the reason why car 24's off. Everybody's going everywhere except in a straight line.
Matthew, if this gets back...
The hail, Grant Kenny.
They may well stop this, Grant.
Oh, there's Paul Dumbrell and Thomas Mazzera heavily into the wall. Sorry. Owen Kelly coming through turn 6, 7.
Oh, poor bugger.
Oh. And OK turns a supercar into a snowboard. That's what you need out there at the moment.
Only chains allowed from here. Look at this. Snow fights. So he has got a real tough task on his hand, even though Skate
Oh, mate, done a great job.
9-4. Yes, they will. So there's going to be another lap after this one. How long can Skate hold him out? Down the inside goes Jason Richards.
Oh, they both go.
Oh, no, he's gone into the gravel.
They both go. Jason Richards can't salvage it from there.
Oh, Skate gets out.
Unbelievable.
Can you believe it?
Nail biter in their hands because they do not want to give away track position.
We're not sure, mate. We're not sure. We're ready.
Race, it is belting down. They're not on wet tyres.
The question that I would ask in either of the bunkers at Vodafone Change for the lead or Jim Beam is, can we afford a crash? And the answer to that is no.
Courtney's about to...
Oh, no! He's in the fence! They're both in the fence!
They're all in the fence! Oh, unbelievable! Top three in the fence. Van Gisbergen goes as well. Suddenly, Whincup has managed to keep going. Courtney's desperately trying to go with it. They're back!
That's stupid. Set of championship contenders.
Then they punch again. Van Gisbergen gets into the mix. Now you keep an eye on Craig Lowndes, who gets speared over to the left-hand side. There's still cars hitting the fence left, right, and centre. And then there's.
He's going to end up in another car.
He's going to run into the other car.
Gee,
May as well not.
what's all that about?
It's not as though.
In the field right now, he'll be prepared for this. This will be unbelievably difficult.
So the race leader's now in. He's got a 7.7 second advantage.
And on the road. Look at it. That's proper wet. You've got to be in. You've missed it. Whincup is the winner of this. That's too late.
I'm surprised that they were willing to risk it. The track is. And it's just going to flood in places. So there's Bright. It'll take a full lap for us to get a full appreciation of the margin.
Can't drive the car in the straight, which is what's happening there now. You have a look at Van Gisbergen in a straight line. He can't even keep his foot on the throttle there. So Rick Kelly's in quite good shape here.
So when we watched the cars a moment ago at turn 7, there was no evidence of spray. Down here at turn 9, the place is awash.
I think Courtney can't stop. Oh, he had a monstrous moment.
Rick Kelly
He almost went off.
Wide. So Courtney's...
Heimgartner and Slade. He can't get it turned. Another one in the fence coming in.
Slade. So here he is, contact with Andre Heimgartner, and that's where the damage was done. That's why he can't steer that car. Main lights are back on with the cars. Moffat has rotated, I understand. He's the car on screen at the moment.
The amount of water that's running out of the top of our combox here into pit lane is extraordinary. They'll have to put the safety car out because at the moment, the guys won't even know they were like, hey, he's in the fence! He's in! That's Courtney!
Safety car, you to stop in the fast lane at the front of the grid, at the end of pit lane. All cars should line up.
Ambrose, just to your point before about what the co-drivers have done, Ambrose, we believe, only done 39 laps, so he's not at the minimum yet in terms of what...
So, and they might be reacting to what they're doing next door in the Xbox. Oh, there's a positional change here. So they're going to give him priority. He'll struggle to stop. He's off the road. They can see that one coming. And if he rotates this or drops it in the sand, it's game over. He just skates out the other.
Temperature and going through the warm-up process, which is probably going to take the longest. James Moffat's got his gear on. He's not far away from jumping in the car. So hopefully we'll see the 34 out there very soon.
Seconds, you're not going to get it done unless it can dry up at the end. We've already got somebody off and it's Caruso. He's gone off at turn 1. It's desperation stakes out there to try and grab a spot on the grid, and so far it's Mostert with a 59.8. He's just been eclipsed by his teammate Cam Waters, and Mostert's gone off.
So into turn 1, 215k, trying to get it slowed for the slowest corner.
You saw the massive amount of dirt in the front of it.
And he might be in a bit of trouble because he's got...
Can't see the back of the car, that's why.
Seeing a replay down at the chase.
This is 22. Paul Umbrell. 26th. And a couple of laps off the pace. Back on.
And this is what happened to Shane Van Gisbergen, is it? Or
that's Nathan
this
Pretty.
Is car 15.
Ah, there he is.
There's the Giz. It just went wide, stayed off the wall, got it back. It's all. Then Kelly responded.
Wet. Watch, look, wet.
Off went Richards, off went Kelly. Kelly spun, trying to get back onto the circuit. Perkins took the lead.
and then all hell broke loose. Watch in the background as the Cat Ford goes off, and then the number 2 HRT Commodore of Jason Bright. They were scattering like flies. There was another one still to come.
Conditions, it's horrid, isn't it, mate?
Well, it's one of the lowest grip places in Australia, Neil. And what you've got to do is you've got to use the old go-kart line. You've got to run around the out. And the series leader is in 19th. Will Davison is 19th. Coulthard goes to the top. Mark Winterbottom now with a 2.37.
BOC entry. Can he grab pole position in the dying stages? 102.2.
It's not done, though. The flag is now out. It's gone 0, but people will complete their lap.
Oh, he goes up to 5th. Webb's on a flyer too. Webb goes to 4th. So that'll do it.